Alright, welcome back. We are still out here in Draenor. We're going to get the last of our achievements done for our exploration. Um, which for the meta, all I need is Explore Frostfire, Gorgrond, and Nagrand. But then there's also Explore Tanaan Jungle, so we'll just get that done kind of as a little extra while we're out here exploring. So here we are in Nagrand. So let's see what we need here. Most of the zone. I think I probably flew to Highmall once before, and that's how I have the exploration that I have now. So we'll just go up and around, and we'll get most of this done here. Again, the rares will we'll grab them as we see them. I'm not gonna really go too far out of my way to get rares, but if they're up and I notice that they drop sort of a transmog or something that we don't have, which we shouldn't really have any of them, we'll come through and grab it just to get our percentage up a little bit further. But at some point I will come through and farm all of the rares as there are achievements for those. Um, but for now, we're good with just kind of flying around, grabbing some flight paths, and grabbing our exploration. Um, in the last part, we raised our percentage by like 0.03, so we went from 44 to 47. I expect to do about the same in this part, maybe a little bit more, probably get to like 15.5%. Um, there are a lot of things that I could do to increase that faster than what I've been doing. Um, Going back into old raids, farming tons and tons of transmogs, just like mindlessly grinding um, High Mall and places like that where you just get tons of that stuff. Where is this guy? Over here. Ooh, he drops a mount. Wow, he's got a very long respawn time, 12 to 28 hours. Alright, I've probably never gotten this guy before. And there is the mount for the Molted Meadow Stomper. So we'll take that for sure. It's a big one right there. Um, and up here, it's going to go off on the rare scanner. The Time Lost Protodrake. But it is not actually... I mean, it is the Time Lost Protodrake, but he is definitely dead. And he spawns, or he sits up here in like this wooded area. So unfortunately, you can't get credit for him up here. Um, Here he is. I guess it doesn't trigger your rare scanner anymore. They must have fixed that at some point because it definitely used to. Um, okay, so anyway, just thought I'd show you that little Easter egg there. So if you ever see that NPC alive and in Storm Peaks, um, that's where you can kill him and obtain the mount. You can't get it here as far as I know. But anyway, as far as grinding percentage goes, there's going to be a lot of things I can do to get the percentage. I'm just kind of focusing achievements first, and we'll get a bunch of percentage while we do that. Probably get up to 20 or 30% just grinding achievements, before really going into specific zones and grinding out all of the quests and all of the well, I guess you'll do the quests as part of the achievements, but like going into say Stratholme and getting 100% of the drops. I tried to do that at first, and I was burning myself out a little bit, and I don't want to feel like I need to grind a specific mob or a specific dungeon 3,000 times to get the item. I would rather the items just come naturally as we go. Um, so that's kind of why I took a step back and said, hey, like I want to keep doing this challenge. I don't want to burn out on it. Let's just do achievements first. And we'll try to get all the achievements, or as many as we can get solo. Um, and then let's get the pristine hide of the pit beast here. Hopefully. Yep, got it. But yeah, if I ever get anywhere close to the 6,000 achievements done, which I don't think will happen anytime soon, then I'll go back and start doing more of the really grindy type stuff. Um, You know, where you see a rare mob in Elwyn Forest and you have to kill it 400 times and it's on a 30-minute respawn to get one piece of transmog. That's the type of stuff I was doing at first to try to just 100% a zone or 100% an area, and it's absolutely not worth. Alright, so let's go down this way. I know that there are a bunch of rares out here. Where is this guy? This guy drops a skull. Got it. These are just items to hand in for rep, I think. And it's probably just showing up as not collected because I'm not exalted with that faction. The Preservation Society or whatever it is. We'll fly by there in a second. I think this is their building over here, where you can hand in all these different type of items from the rares. Or is this it right here? No, we're right here. Yeah, you can hand in all this stuff right here to these guys. I guess I might as well hand in the two that I have. Oh, geez, which ones are they? The skull? Yeah, we got that one. And this is the Fang. And it looks like you get about 500 rep per, so it's I don't know how much rep you get for doing the quests in the zone, but it looks like it's quite the grind. Oh, hello, rares. So we'll grab this one in the water here. Get some positive pants. And then this one is up here somewhere. Right here. And here's another item to go hand in at the society. So, Talar is where? Well, this is Talari Station. I'm gonna assume it's around there somewhere, around this flight path. So we're gonna come down here and get the Iron Fist Harbor, the last two places we need, and then we'll go over towards Talari Station here, which I assume is by Talar somewhere-ish. Alright, so there is the Iron Harbor, Iron Fist Harbor. What does this guy drop? A ring. Grab this flight path.
Hey,
And we should get our Explore Nagrand complete here any second now. Some trail boots. And this should be Talar, I think. There it is. And there is Explore Nagrand. And I'll come down here and grab this flight path wherever it might be. Here we go.
need something?
Alright, so we're gonna go north and we're gonna do Frostfire Ridge next. So, whoops. You don't have to fly all the way around. You can just fly through the Zanger Sea and hop over to Frostfire Ridge. I have a lot of it explored already, so shouldn't be too bad. Dire Hoof. There's so many of these things. This has got like 70 health. Where's Dire Hoof? This way? Does he drop a mount or something? Let's go take a look real quick. He drops a hide to go hand in for rep. Okay. Okay, we'll see if Knock the Thunderer is up, wherever he might spawn. Here somewhere, I don't see it. He's another one that drops a mount. There's a lot of A lot of stuff you can get from the rares in this zone. Anyway, here's Frostfire Ridge, so we'll head over there. Speaking of mounts, there's another one over here. I think I have it already. Yeah, Garn Night Howl. So I've gotten that one already. In the past when I was just flying around out here. I was running these instances and stuff. Alright, so Frostfire Ridge, we need the following places. Most of which we'll probably just get by flying right around, so let's do that. Okay, we got a Talon from Cindermaw. Oh, and we do have over 2,000 garrison resources now, which means I can make my garrison tier 3. So we'll go do that before we end this part here. There's going to be a lot of stuff we get done in this part. This is good. Alright, Primalist is here somewhere. What is this? Touched by fire? Pillar of lava will sometimes burst forth beneath your enemies. Interesting. I think that's like a permanent buff. I don't know if I have this back piece discovered or not. I did not. Okay. So we should be able to go down this way now. Grab the rest of that. Looks like I've killed this guy already. Let me just grab him again real quick. So Apexis crystals are another thing. It's just, you need tons and tons and tons and tons of 324,000 of them. I have 1,000, so that'll be a grind at some point. I think there are ways to get lots of those though, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, there's the Crackling Plains. What do we got left? 5 different spots. Alright, so they're all there. Ironworks is over here. Iron Siege Works, and the way station Gromgar. Where's Gromgar? That might be like right down here. I think this is it. Yeah. So that's Gromgar. Is this the bones? Or is this all Gromgar? I don't remember where the bones of Orgarok are. Let's check, make sure I'm not... Okay, it's all the way down there in the corner. Alright, I think we're good then. So there's Grimfrost Hill. Event. We're gonna skip on that for now. There's really a lot to do out here. We're gonna be spending a lot of time out here at some point, just not right now. There's the siege works. We'll go down this way to the bones. Got the bones. And then where's the last spot? Is it back over here? The way station. And there's the iron way station. And this should get us our completion. Yep. Come down here and grab this guy since we're right here. Hello, friend. Alright, we got the Gore Seeker's gore splattered garb as well. So we are good to go over to Gorgrond. And it looks like I have a lot of Gorgrond already explored. So a lot of it is down this way from the looks of my map. All in here-ish. So as you fly over the iron siege works here, you get into Gorgrond. This guy has a brewing kit, which is a toy. Grab that. Alright. So I need Beastwatch, Dead Grin, the Springs, and High Pass. So I think Beastwatch is here. I guess I just got Dead Grin. Broken Spine. Beastwatch. High Pass I saw as well is here. And then the springs, I think the springs are like up this way. Or maybe these are the springs? These look like springs to me. Sulfur Basin. Criteria for Gorgrond Monster Hunter. Well, I mean, since we're here. Where's High Pass? Cauldron. High Pass is here. Alright, so let's find where these springs are. They are 700 yards this way. Oh, I would have never guessed down there. Yep, that makes sense, I guess. Where are we going? They over here? Trying to go somewhere that looks spring-like. Also somewhere that's not shown up on my map. Springs? Anywhere? Springs? Where? It's gotta be in here, in Tangleheart, right? That's not the springs, it's Tangleheart. Are these the springs over here? I've killed this guy before, so this is probably not the springs. Alright. What's down here? Oh, this is for Monster Hunter as well, so we'll grab him. This is the Crimson Fen, so this isn't it. I guess I could look it up on Wildhead. This is also for the Gorgrond Monster Hunter. I'm just kind of mindlessly finding these things, I guess. Alright, let's look up this last piece here. What am I looking for? The Evermorn Springs. Let's take a look. Oh, they are way down on the other side of the zone. Interesting. They're like down here. Alright, they're down by the world boss. Alright, we'll get that. Not sure why that was so out of place with my all the things, but not the greatest coordinates there. There we go. So there is Explorer Gorgrond complete and Draenor Explorer complete. And as kind of a bonus, we're gonna go do Tanaan Jungle, get this one done. Maybe we'll put Kazakh if he's up over there. Doesn't look like this world boss is up today, so the way the world bosses spawn in this zone, there are two of them, and if Drove isn't up, then Tarina is, generally. I don't feel like flying all the way up there to Drove, so it's okay. Now, there's going to be a million different things that pop up on the map here. I'm not going to be bothered with this. We're going to spend a lot of time in Tanaan Jungle. I'm just going to do the... Oh my gosh, yeah, this is going to be super annoying. I'm just going to do the exploration for now. Oh. I think there's something with this. Like, this is like a rare that spawns in like a few spots, and then you get something for doing it. We'll figure it out when we come back here and do all this stuff. You can see the... If you look on... I don't even know what pops this up on your minimap. That might be Rare Scanner. But all the ones that have like the achievement emblem next to it are for some sort of achievement. So... We'll come through here, we'll quest this zone, we'll grab everything. We're gonna do it all, just not tonight. Tons and tons and tons to do here. The flight path, we're at 15.5%. Doing good in that front. There's reputations to gain in this zone. I remember grinding it down here. And then obviously you have the raid. So we need Zethkur and Volmar. I want to say they're probably just back here. I don't really remember where they are off the top of my head. Yeah, it looks like there's 61 rares to kill in this zone. We've gotten one so far. That's okay. You only need 25 for Jungle Hunter, I guess. And then there's Jungle Stalker to kill all of them. And then there's treasures in the zone. Lots of treasures. So, there's a lot to do here. It's a cool zone. Crash and Thrash and Cannon Controller. I forgot about that toy. I'm gonna go try to kill this guy and see if I get it. How do you get in here? Door. Nope. Baleful Treads. Do we need them? We do need them. That's okay. So, now that we got that, we're 2 out of 8 on the Baleful Treads, so we'll need, you know, probably mail, leather, and cloth. But I think those are, Oh, they are bound on pickup. I thought they were warbound now. Guess not. How come I can't discover this area? What's going on here? Let's do this and see if this will help me out a little bit. Volmar and Zethkar. They are both out here, so I don't know why this is not cooperating today. Usually it's pretty on point. Old things usually pretty on point. Okay, so there's Volmar. So now where do I have to fly in here to get Zethkar? I mean, do I have to like fly right through the wall here? Terror Fist is up. Where is he? I have no idea where he would be. Okay, so obviously that's not the spot, so let's just look it up real quick instead of um, spinning our gears here, looking all over the place. Alright, so it's 7369, apparently. 73, where is that? 70. All the way south? Oh, it's like this area, I guess? Self-care. There we go. And that is Explore Tanaan Jungle complete. Interesting. I would have never thought to come all the way down there. That's cool. So, alright. We're going to end this part here, and in the next part, man, there's just so much to do out here in Draenor. In the next part, we'll probably, I think to do Battle for Azeroth, though, I'm going to have to open up, I'm going to have to quest. I think in the next part, we're going to open up Zul'Gurub, Ancient Zul'Gurub. So I think I will finally go back and do that and complete Eastern Kingdoms. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody for the subs and the views. The channel's really starting to take off, and I really do appreciate that a lot. Please do leave a like and a comment, and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. And I will see everybody in the next one.